And a good evening, everyone. Hold up. Good evening, everyone. It is the King of the Grapes. It is the man they call Alex, and we are live as live can be here this evening. We are back with another edition of the IPWA Tuesday Night Rivals Super 12 Cup as we are back in business after a week off. Hope everyone had a fantastic week. We're glad to have everyone here tonight. 6 matches lined up for everyone here this evening. As always, I am your host. I am the King of the Grapes. I am the man they call Alex. And 6 matches lined up, all in the Super 12 Cup. Of course, tonight we're going to be starting off in Block C in a must-win matchup for both of these folks. Because the winner of this match will have an opportunity to clinch a spot in the block final next week. And, of course, we are talking about T-Rob and Zachary Lee both coming into this week with a loss to their record in block competition. Of course, with this week and the next week being the final week of round-robin competition before the Summit Special on the 16th. And, of course, if you want information on that, you can always hit that follow button to follow the channel. If you want to support the channel more, you can always hit that subscribe button. That never hurts as well. Ad-free content, the whole 9 yards. But tonight, getting into our first matchup here, out of Block C, it is your National Heavyweight Champion, T-Rob, taking on the former National Heavyweight Champion, Zachary Lee. Of course, T-Rob defended the title successfully little over a week ago at IPWA New Year's beginnings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Indiana,
Big.
weighing in at 220 pounds, the National Heavyweight Champion, T-Rob.
Of course, last week was the first week of the Super 12 Cup, and in his opening contest in block action, he took on Nathan Black, and Nathan Black took care of business, picking up the victory over one T-Rob, and tonight looks to get a win to put himself in a position to clinch a spot, at least have an outside opportunity to get a spot in the block final in Block C. Of course, the winner of this match would need some stuff to happen, potentially, depending on the match between Nathan Black and Leon Briggs later on tonight.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Kid Scorpion, Zachary Lee.
As Zachary Lee makes his way down to the ring, of course, last week coming up short in his match against Leon Briggs. In a very, very, very evenly contested matchup as well, so it's not been a fun couple of weeks for Zachary Lee. Of course, he lost the National Heavyweight title back on January 7th and lost the rematch to T-Rob at New Year's beginnings, and then, of course, lost last Tuesday in his first week of round-robin matchups. So, looking to get things back on track for Zachary Lee. I mean, regardless of the outcome of this match, he has had a absolutely fantastic season of action. And, of course, tonight we will have more information concerning Season 4 of IPWA. Of course, we'll have start dates and all the fun jazz. Beautiful suplex cover 1. No, and a kick out at 1 there from T-Rob. And Irish up to the corner. Big splash by your national heavyweight champion. Scoops him up. Scoop slam right on the money here. And what a start for T-Rob in this matchup. Kick to midsection, right hand. And oh, down goes Zachary Lee. Got a lot of big matches here tonight on IPWA Tuesday Night Rivals concerning the Super 12 Cup. We'll see the Elbows of Stone Yamashita take on Will Poor. If Yamashita wins, he will clinch a spot, I do believe, in the block final at IPWA the Summit. And a back suplex on the apron. We will see your World Heavyweight Champion looking to bounce back after a loss last week as he'll be taking on Thaddeus in a must-win situation already for your World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see Tyler Walker also in Block B in a must-win situation, taking on Harry Ball. Like up here on the outside as now T-Rob's going to toss Zachary Lee into the ring. In Block C, we're going to see Nathan Black take on Leon Briggs. Winner of that match will pretty much lock up a spot in Block Final there. And, of course, main event must win for PAT against a much more aggressive Nathan Hawkins here tonight. A huge night of action as we continue down the road to IPWA The Summit on February 16th, where we will crown the winner of the Super 12 Cup here in a beautiful suplex there by T-Rob. And a lot going on here in IPWA. We're finishing up season number 3. It's been a huge success, and we appreciate everyone's love and support in doing this. Season 4 right around the corner, starting in April. Final show for season 3 will be March 3rd, if I am not mistaken. I'll have to check the calendar after this match. And, of course, that is going to be a massive, and I believe what we're going to do with March 3rd is we're going to have an awards ceremony. We're going to crown Breakout Superstar of the Year, Breakout Performance of the Season. We're going to have the MVP of IPWA. We are also going to have a Rookie of the Year award as well, and Women's Wrestler of the Year, which I pretty much think is a given here. Now T-Rob here, springboard. Oh, I don't know what the hell that was about. Hello, Keith. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. As now T-Rob here setting up, continuing to work on the arm of Zachary Lee. Did you have a good day at work, bud? Irish whip. Drop down. And to a spine buster, spine on the pine, right on the money. It'd be like that sometimes. Scoop and a slam from your national heavyweight champion, setting up here. Oh, and a fish drop. Oh, here we go. Submission hold locked in. Hey, that's always great to have happen. As now we got both men trying to get up here in this Block C matchup, setting up DDT. As now T-Rob looking to build off that momentum in a right hand. It looks like there's a nice little cut right above the right eye of Zachary Lee. Yeah, we talk about him not having he's having a rough couple of weeks here on IPWA. Of course, losing that national heavyweight title in January. 0-3 since the return from Christmas break. And now setting up and and a 450 cover. 1, 2, and no, a kick out at 2 by by Zachary Lee, excuse me. Michael Pierce setting up here in position. GTS, good night. Cover, 1, 2, and a 3, and T-Rob gets the win.
Here is your winner, T-Rob.
And a victory for T-Rob here tonight, and that means that Zachary Lee is the first person that will not qualify for the block finals. And T-Rob will have a opportunity, potentially, at earning a spot in the block finals next week. And, of course, clinching scenarios will be based off of tonight's other matchup in Block C between Nathan Black and Leon Briggs. And hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good night. And hello, Jordan. How are you doing, my man? Heard you had a busy week. I'm glad you could make it in. But big night of action here. We got a couple clinching scenarios at hand here tonight as well. Particularly in Block A and Block B. Hell yeah. Beer festival, even though I don't drink beer like that. I drink Red's Apple Ale and stuff, but regular beer, I'm not much of a guy. Too many guests. Yeah, it be like that. It do be like that. But, hope everyone's having a banger night. Of course. Yeah, that. Alright, on a scale to 1 to shit-faced, what are you right now, Jordan? Alright, yeah, on night 2. On a scale to 1 to shit-faced, how were you that night? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Yeah, that sounds about right. Both nights, okay. Well, I mean, hey, to each their own. As long as you have a good time and you're safe about it, bro, you do you, my man. You do you. All right, now looking forward here into our next matchup out of Block A. We are set to see the Elbows of Stone, Yamashita, who picked up a massive win. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not a vodka guy, but you can bet your ass I'm an IPWA guy now. I am an IPWA guy. That's for damn sure. But we got Will Poor taking on the Elbows of Stone Yamashita in Block A. Yamashita, of course, picking up the win over PAT, his tag team partner, last week. And Will Poor did not have too much of a good outing against Nathan Hawkins, which was, we saw a much more aggressive side out of the man that now wants to be known as Nathan Hawkins, the former Jonathan Hale. And A Block has gotten very interesting because Will Poor is in a must-win. Will Poor is in a must-win. PAT will be in a must-win in tonight's main event. For the first time ever, we will see Nathan Hawkins take on PAT. A lot of first-time matchups tonight, I have to say. And, of course, as always, we're looking to finish off Season 3 strong, with Season 4 starting in the next couple of months. Of course, we will have formal announcements on the start of Season 4. As we get set to welcome in the former national and world tag team champion, the Elbows of Stone.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 342 pounds, Yamashita.
Absolutely, Jordan. He is the reigning Super 12 Cup winner, winning it last year. Started his defense of that crown successfully with a win over PAT last week. Of course, looking to pretty much lock up a spot in Block A here tonight in the Block A final at the Summit. Of course, if you don't know, if you're new, round robin competition ends next week. We will determine who will go on to the Summit to participate in block finals. Of course, we'll have 3 block finals for Block A, Block B, and Block C, and the 3 winners will go on to the finals later on that night. with the winner earning a future World Championship match at a later date to be determined. So big opportunity here for one of these 12 men, well, now 11 men, because Zachary Lee has formerly been eliminated following his loss to T-Rob here just a second ago. Meanwhile, I have a cat that's wanting me to let him out, but I can't let him out right now. It's unfortunate, but we don't want him getting hurt. We don't want Rascal getting hurt.
From Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Reaper, Will Porter.
Will's Pours first. Super 12 Cup got off to a rocky start, suffering a loss at the hands of Nathan Hawkins last week in what was a very, very lopsided matchup, to say the least. But an opportunity to get an upset victory over Yamashita in this tournament and potentially force a tiebreaker going into next week. Of course, that, once again, does depend on, potential outcomes of the second matchup here tonight between Nathan Hawkins and PAT. I mean, this thing is, unless your name is Zachary Lee, this thing is more than wide open until next week. But the Elbows of Stone looking to lock up a spot in the finals, block final at least, and potentially the finals if he does get through the block final at the Summit on February 16th. So big fight feel in the arena tonight here for IPWA. Glad you could join us. Here we go. We're underway. Second matchup of the night. Out of Block A in the Super 12 Cup. Irish up to the corner. Oh, and a big splash. And then once again, those elbows, man. Two elbows, and Poor looks a little loopy. As hello there, my man. Hello, Box. How are you, buddy? Back elbow from Yamashita. Springboard drop kick from Will Poor, taking down the Elbows of Stone. And a super kick right for your troubles. And now Poor looking to maybe ground the power base of the Elbows of Stone. Understandable, man. I'm pretty exhausted. It's been a long day. Been up since 6 a.m. And Irish whip to the counter. Kick to the midsection. Lock up here now, setting up. What is Poor got planned? DDT! Shades of Arn Anderson. Dropping Yamashita on his head. Cover. 1. No! And a kick out at 1 by Yamashita. Double stomp from Poor, going right back on the attack. Well, I'm glad when you get home, I'll be glad you made it home safely there, Keith. Irish whip to the corner as Poor continues. Oh! Back elbow. Counter. We don't call them the Elbows of Stone for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Back. And now Poor giving some elbows of his own. Lock up here. Irish whip back to the corner. Oh, goes for maneuver. Countered by Yamashita. Yamashita picks him up. No, once again a counter. And going back to the knees. Back to the knees he goes. For Yamashita, for Will Poor. And now what does Will Poor got planned here? Tope Suicida to the outside. What a maneuver from Will Poor. And once again, quick counters at the behest of. Absolutely, back and forth this matchup has been. Really, I think it's one of the very few times they've competed against each other here in IPWA in a right hand, and now we're going to start trading off rights and lefts like a heavyweight dogfight. And a slap here. Oh, goes for a hand counter. Now back and forth we go. I mean, we talk about counters. I mean, now they're counteracting right hands. Oh, and a slap. Disrespectful. Now Yamashita right back. Going. Now here we go. This is what the crowd has come to see, and nothing comes out of it. lockup here. Yamashita shoots Poor off into the rope, setting up, and a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex by the international sensation. And here we go. Vintage Yamashita. Those elbows are not fun. I can attest to that. They don't. And he squashed a lot of grapes. That's all I'll say on that. And now, Poor gets back into the ring on his own. Oh, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection now. Setting up, bend over, into a knee strike. Into a double stomp. Lock up. And now, oh, and a chop. Cover. One. No, and a kick out at one by Will Poor. So this match continues. As Yamashita looks to put away Will Poor. Yeah, they are absolutely rough. They will mess you up. The beauty of them is they can come out of nowhere. Now setting up. Oh, and a discus elbow. And I think Poor is out of it. Now, maybe setting up. It might be time for the, oh, no, counter. Looking for the Poor's bomb, quickly countered. Springboard back elbow of his own, and down goes Yamashita. Looks like he didn't get all of it there. And now, right hand, setting up. Oh, my goodness. Kill switch cover. 1, 2, no, and Yamashita kicks out at 2. And now Poor to the top rope. What does he got? Oh, wow, no way. Oh, my goodness, walking the ropes like a tightrope into the missile drop kick. And knife edge chop by Poor, and now Yamashita gonna have to dig deep. Off into the ropes, here we go, drop down. Oh, goes for a drop kick, doesn't get none of it. No, and Yamashita. The speed with that drop kick to take it. Oh my God, stomping on the arm. A lot on the line here, and these guys realize it. Oh, and a snake eyes in the corner. And now, these two, oh, quick counter once again. Oh, oh, and just like that, spinning heel kick, cover. 2, 3, and Will Poor has done it.
Here is your winner, the Reaper, Will Porter.
And Will Poor has turned Block A upside down. Just like that. Wow. What a match. Congratulations to Will Poor. That was incredible. I mean, big win for Will Poor, keeping his Block A final hopes alive. So, clinching scenarios, pretty easy for Nathan Hawkins. It's win, and you're pretty much locked in. You have a control your destiny type situation for Nathan Hawkins going into next week now. Depending on if he gets the job done against PAT, because he'll have a tiebreaker over Will Poor, and if he beats PAT, he'll have a tiebreaker over him as well. What a night of action here thus far. Hope everyone is in a good mood tonight. Of course, chat has been pretty active tonight, guys. How are we all doing? For those that are in the chat. How we feeling? Hold up. Here, gonna take care of one thing real quick. But, of course, tonight, before we get into our first Block B matchup of the evening, I'd like to remind everyone that on February 16th, put it down your calendars, IPWA will be presenting the Summit, and that's where we will crown the winner of the second annual IPWA Super 12 Cup here in season number 3. And it's been a fantastic year of action, and we can announce that the final show for season 3 will take place on March the 4th, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch. Of course, WWE 2K25 comes out on the 14th, and it'll be one way to finish up the season, and that will take place on March the 4th. And of course, moving forward, we got the next season of IPWA, which will take place on 2K25. Sorry, got something in my mouth there. Piece of plastic. I don't know how the hell that ended up there. Hold up. But we can also announce that IPWA will start its 4th season of action on April the 8th. So April 8th will be the first show. As of now, that may vary depending on signups, stuff like that. With that, really depends on the roster we have, which brings me to signups for season 4. Damn, we've been going so long, I'm losing track of numbers, guys. Should be an testament to everyone in here. But season 4 will start April 8th, and we will have announcements concerning signups in the coming days. Of course, those announcements will be made through our channels, which of course is the Twitch, obviously on stream, which will be next week on the show anyway. And of course, you can get that information on our Twitter account at iProWrestleA, and of course in our Discord, which I've just posted the link to that Discord in the chat, as many of you are already in there. There won't be any worries about that. Of course, signups will be, hey, I'm interested, and I'd have to have the call by the first show on April 8th, 2025. So, with that being said, let's move a little forward here. Of course, we're getting set for our next matchup, and of course, that will be between Tyler Walker in Block B, taking on the man about to join me at this time. He is one half of your World Tag Team Champions. He is looking to win Block B and get to his second straight Super 12 Cup final. And that is one half of the Wrestle Karens, one Harry Ball. And Harry, big night tonight, an opportunity to pretty much control your destiny in Block B, which is a very highly touted block with the World Heavyweight Champion who you defeated last week. And of course, someone you're familiar with in the Super 12 Cup, that being Thaddeus. What's going through your mind before your matchup against Tyler Walker?
Well, here's the thing, Alex. Like, you consider this as a two birds, one stone promo. But first, there's something I have to talk about before we talk about Super 12, if you don't mind. Now, I wonder what. So I bet everyone's wondering is like, what's our issue with with Australian males? Well, here's the thing. America, you're welcome. Because we're doing the things that you consider us your Philadelphia Eagles, as you consider the Australian males as the Kansas City Chiefs. We're doing you a favor because I bet everyone last week when they saw your muscles, they changed the channel, and switch it. You will see the midget porn, or went to sleep. You rather than watching some miraculous return. No one cared about. Meanwhile, meanwhile, we don't care if it's the modern day Billy and Chuck, Pat Sheet again. We don't care if Jordan Shadows has to pop Percocets. We don't care if it's Wall Boys. You sign up, you get this work, and you fall down. Now onward to onward to the Super 12 Cup. I'm not gonna lie, Alex. I'm not gonna lie. Last week I thought I was gonna fucking die, literally, because you know who Jordan Shadow is, right? That man is because that man is literally, and I mean literally, the most dangerous and the most respected person in this business. And I'm surprised that I beat him. To be 1-0 last year. Last year, I came close. I came this close, becoming the first ever Super 12 Cup. Now, don't call this redemption. Let's call this a redo. That's right. I want to redo it and this time have different results. Now, I know that this is block. Actually, yeah, I know there's some stack blocks. I mean, you have Pat Sheeta, you have um, you have Will Poor, you have Nathan Hawkins just out of nowhere, and there's me. You have myself, you have Jordan Shadows, you have the guy I pretty much eliminated last year, and then you have my opponent, which who let's face it, is only famous because he resembles Lenny Kravitz. And Block B, look, I'm not gonna go on Block B, but the one thing I gotta say is I feel bad for T-Raw because let's face it, he's in an overrated universe. Yeah, actually, yeah, that everyone kind of questions. Yeah, where's Flex? Where's you know what? Hell, Alex, where's your son, Michael Stevens? Where is he? I don't see him.
He's not
But
my
I
son.
digress. But I digress. So Tyler Walker, welcome to the road of redo. And promo.
Well, I mean, once again, as always, I'd like to reiterate, Stevens is not my son, and if anyone in the chat says that, I will be glad to hit them with a cease and desist letter, because I have proof that he's not. Because guess what? Dude is 24 years old. I am 26. Do your own math. With that being said, getting set for our next matchup out of Block B. Tyler Walker and Harry Ball must win for Tyler Walker here tonight. Duh, I would never. See, that's why me and Jordan get along so well, because he understands basic math. What's good, Tyler? What's good, my man? So we get set to welcome in Tyler Walker and Harry Ball. First off, one half of your World Tag Team Champions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Vicious and Delicious from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 260 pounds. One half of the Tag Team Champions, Harry Ball.
He is one half of your World Tag Team Champions, and as he said earlier, looking to finish the job he started last year, and that's winning the Super 12 Cup, or as he calls it, the redo. But tonight, he can get one step closer with a victory over arguably what many people call the favorite to win the IPWA Rookie of the Year award, one Tyler Walker, here tonight. And, of course, Tyler Walker last week coming up short against Thaddeus in a must-win situation. If he wins tonight, he turns the tide of battle into his hands. And, of course, next week he'll have to go against Jordan Shadows, who we will see in our next matchup against Thaddeus in Block B. We're getting back-to-back Block B matches here, ladies and gentlemen, to let that be known. So, big matchup here for Tyler Walker. First time matchup here in IPWA as we're getting set to see one half of your World Tag Team Champions. Harry Ball take on Tyler Walker here in Block B competition. Here we go. We are underway. Knife edge chop from Harry Ball. Harry Ball quickly going on the attack. Insecurity, and down goes Walker. Walker looking to not be like Zachary Lee, who's been absolutely eliminated from Super 12 Cup Block Final contention. Flatliner once again. Of course, Zachary Lee will compete next week, even though he is formally eliminated from Block Final contention. He'll be taking on Nathan Black next week. And, and a senton bomb, and it looks like he landed awkwardly there on Walker. And now stomping on the nose. And now Walker looking a little bit dazed here. It looked like he took a knee to the face. And a suicide dive to the outside by none other than Harry Ball. Harry Ball starting out quickly tonight. Knife edge chop, goes for another counter. Right hand, another right hand, another chop, right hand. Now once again, and a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. And now Walker tossing Harry Ball back into the ring. Springboards, and he got the splash, but down goes the referee. Ref is down. Got a 2-for-1 special at Kmart. Walker did, and the refs now back up. Stan took one right to the face. Don't know how the hell that man's standing up in a stun gun. And the tides of this match has changed. Now Walker working the legs here of Harry Ball just a bit. And a kick to the back. Now Walker, super kick, got all of it. And now Walker, setting up dangerous position and a super kick. And now Walker to the top rope, setting up here. He goes for the Phoenix Splash, did not get it, crash and burn. That's why they call it high risk. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Here comes Harry Ball. As Harry Ball has one of the worst Southern accents I've ever heard. DDT, dropping Walker right on his head. And a famouser. That might be it. Cover. 1, 2. No, and Walker gets the shoulder up at 2. And now Walker trying to fight back. Oh, goes for a kick to the midsection counter. Oh, and a right hand. Looks like he was setting up for something. Kick to the midsection. Now he going up. Twist of fate. Cover. 1, 2. No, and a kick out at 2. Now setting up. Oh, he goes for a... What the hell was that? I think Walker's got vertigo, guys. Now Walker. Oh, and a stomp to the chest. Shaking off whatever the hell that was. Meanwhile, Stan, I think, still trying to get his head on straight after just getting clobbered in that 2-for-1 special, and Walker took down him and Harry Ball. Absolutely, I'd say so. I would say so. Oh my God. To the outside. And now I think Harry Ball spent too much time trying. Oh my God, what a elbow. My goodness, and I think that laced Harry Ball open. We got a little bit of blood in this matchup here. Ref is going to start. He's at 3, at 4. Walker maybe wisely taking the count. No, he's going to the top rope. What does he got planned here? To the outside and a clothesline. To the outside. Oh, goes for an elbow, quickly misses. And now Walker getting thrown back into the ring here. Up kick to the midsection. Set up for a second. Twist of fate. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Tyler Walker comes up in the clutch.
Here is your winner, Tyler Walker.
A big win here tonight. And Block B just got interesting, guys. So Tyler Walker just pinned, as Jordan says in the chat, just pinned one half of the World Tag Team Champions in Block B. And man, to say that Block B has just gotten very interesting is an understatement. And of course, that bars on our next match. Your World's Heavyweight Champion, Jordan Shadows, is in a must-win in the Super 12 Cup for his hopes and dreams of winning the Super 12 Cup and becoming the first World Champion to win the Super 12 Cup. As he has to take on Thaddeus. I mean, hey, he could have. But I mean, by that same standard, I mean, hell, Tyler Black maybe deserves a shot at the National Heavyweight title. I mean, he did pin T-Rob last week, too. So, I mean, it's an interesting situation. That's the beauty of the Super 12 Cup, guys. You know, you get upset wins, you get potential championship upsets. You know, you pin a champion. You know, you put your... I mean, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but, I mean, I think we can all agree it puts you in championship conversation. But, I mean, hell, if Thaddeus gets the win over Shadows, I mean, who's to say, right? I mean, this is a big-time matchup. First-time matchup here in Block B of the Super 12 Cup. We are getting a special treat tonight. It is your World's Heavyweight Champion, Jordan Shadows, taking on Thaddeus.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 580 pounds, Theodore.
He is a former world heavyweight champion. Got to a block final last year, came up short against the man who we just saw in Harry Ball. Big time matchup here in Block B. If Thaddeus picks up the victory tonight, he controls his destiny and pretty much locks up a spot. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much he controls his destiny if he wins tonight. And Jordan Shadows would be eliminated from block final competition. But if Jordan Shadows wins, if you guys remember last year in the Super 12, Shadows had his back against the wall in week 2 and went on a 1-2 matches, and things fell his way. He got to a block final and won the block final to get into the final round
And his opponent,
to get to the championship match.
Washington, weighing in at 211 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
And Shadows here tonight, much like last year, back against the wall. And if we know Jordan Shadows, we know Jordan Shadows with his back against the wall is one dangerous son of a bitch. He is the king of the Texas Death Match. He is your world's heavyweight champion. Jordan is not scared to get dirty, guys. I can tell you that. I can tell you that with a straight face. He is not scared of getting dirty. And tonight, the opportunity to put himself back in contention in Block B. It's a big-time matchup, guys. This is what the IPWA Super 12 Cup is all about. That's bringing genuine competition here to IPWA and to create something special. You take the 12 best guys, you put them in a tournament to find out who's the best, and right now, we are going to have one hell of a matchup here out of Block B between these two. And who's to say if Thaddeus doesn't win this matchup, he earns a potential World Heavyweight Championship match in the future. That's the beauty of this thing. We don't know what we're going to get tonight. Jordan won the championship last Monday night, IPWA New Year's Beginnings, over PAT. You can actually go back and watch that in its entirety right here on Twitch. We're actually going to have it up on YouTube here in the next couple of days as I have my laptop back so I can do all that. So we'll have last week's episode of Tuesday Night Rivals and the New Year's Beginning show up on YouTube probably by tomorrow. But with that being said, here we go. One fall to a finish. It is Jordan Shadows. It is Thaddeus. Block B, big time matchup. And I can tell you right now, Tyler Walker is watching this with bated breath. 2, no, and a kick out at 2. Because if Thaddeus wins tonight, it's a situation where it would be a 2-horse race next week. Of course, Harry Ball will face Thaddeus, and Tyler Walker will have another matchup with Jordan Shadows. But if Jordan was to win this matchup, it's going to split Block B wide open. Because all 4 guys would have the same record. So this is a big-time matchup with a lot on the line. And Jordan with an knee right across the face. And what a night we've had thus far. Block A's been busted wide open. Block B is busted wide open. Cover. 1. No, and a kick out at 1 by Thaddeus. Of course, in Block C, it was T-Rob picking up the win over Zachary Lee, thus eliminating Zachary Lee from a appearance in Block C. So Zachary Lee will not win will not be eligible next week for a potential opportunity at qualifying to go to the summit on February 16th. Now, Thaddeus just throwing the world's heavyweight champion around. And now, quick counter by Shadows. You know, we talk about it, Season 4 is going to be the last season for Jordan Shadows. This is probably going to be his last Super 12 Cup. I mean, we'll see. More than likely it will be. I mean, I don't know. We don't know what we'll see. That's the beauty of this thing. You don't know what you're going to get here in the International Pro Wrestling Association. But how would Jordan... Oh, and what an uppercut, just leveling Thaddeus. And now Shadows starting to pick a body part and to start wearing his opponent down. It's what he's known for. Very methodical, very cerebral in what he does. Now Shadows, Irish whip off into the ropes he goes. Oh, and a punch to the gut. And if you're, and a right hand. Oh, and Jordan just tried to go for another one. Didn't get all of it. Now Thaddeus lock up here. Thaddeus now picking up Jordan. Shadows it into the ring apron. Goes your world champion. And now Thaddeus just wearing down Jordan Shadows here, and these two never met, but were part of the Super 12 Cup last year. Ref is at a count of 6. Boy, a draw would put this in a very interesting position. Thaddeus getting back in the ring here. Gonna try to take the count out victory. It looks like no, but Shadows gets in before the ref hits a count of 8. Lock up Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a clothesline, and down goes Thaddeus. Quick cover. 1. No, and a kick out at 1. Block up here, Thaddeus. Nope, take down. Jordan Shadows now going back to the knee. Going back to that knee. Continuing to work away against Thaddeus. And I mean, there's a man that can pull off with his back against the wall, that can pull something off. It is Jordan Shadows, and and a neck breaker. Kick to the back, of course, Thaddeus. 580 pounds. Former world champion in his own right, and now... Oh, and a knee! My God, what a... Looked like a knee stomp instead of a curb stomp. Now Shadows setting up. 450 splash cover. 2. No, and Thaddeus kicks out at 2. Shadows was so close there. Now setting up here for the Shadows effect. Cover. Oh, no, Anaconda Vice. A Shadows effect into an Anaconda Vice. Is Thaddeus going to tap? No, he will not. Now Shadows appreciating his work here. Now Shadows going back on the attack here. And Thaddeus goes for a clothesline, misses. Now, and the big boot. Just leveling Shadows here. Now Shadows fighting back. Now kick to the midsection. Now a kick to another kick. Oh, goes for a third, but no more. Got a right hand. Now Thaddeus now, Thaddeus just launching. Shadows cover. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2. Now Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a big splash like a Now, the power of Thaddeus 580 pounds with a scoop slam. Now Thaddeus. Nope. Setting up here. Got all of it now. The end may be near on Shadow's hopes of a Super 12 Cup. Submission hold locked in. The chokehold is locked in. No. Shadows fighting out of it with all his strength. Back elbow. Shadows gets out of it. There is still hope. Oh, and a back elbow once again. Lock up. Shadows. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a massive clothesline and down goes Thaddeus. Now Shadows sensing there's blood in the water, literally. And now Shadows going after that cut. Now, oh, right where the sun, right in the grapes. Right in the grapes. As the king of the grapes, I can attest that that's not fun. Now Shadows, like I said, fighting like a bat out of hell. Now Thaddeus in this back and forth matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is, oh no. It might be time. Thaddeus got Shadows up. No, Shadows fights out of it. Counter. Lock up. Thaddeus not able to put Shadows away. Oh, and don't know what the hell that was. Did not get all of it, but Shadows. Oh my God! Oh my God! What a maneuver! Cover. 1, 2, 3, and we are all tied up in Block B. Going into next week, Block B. We are all tied up. 1-1. Tyler Walker, Harry Ball, Jordan Shadows, and Thaddeus all have the same record. Going in the next week, ladies and gentlemen, Shadows pulls it out. In interesting fashion. I mean, wow. That next week, guys, you're not going to want to miss it. I mean, Block B has been an absolute movie. We're going to have a breaker matchups next week in Block B with an opportunity to go to the summit on the line. We'll have Tyler Walker, rivalry renewed, Tyler Walker and Jordan Shadows next week. And, of course, Thaddeus takes on Harry Ball, the winner. The winners of those matchups will go on to the summit in the Block B final. Big time matchup here. It's now we move forward here. Congratulations to Jordan fighting off elimination. As Zachary Lee is the only man still that's been mathematically eliminated from winning the Super 12 Cup here in year 2. So, it is now time to go to our next matchup out of the C block. It is former World's Heavyweight Champion Nathan Black taking on Leon Briggs with an opportunity to control their destiny going into next week. Big time action here in this matchup. Of course, Leon Briggs earned his opportunity to be in the Super 12 Cup back at New Year's beginnings in the last chance qualifier matchups. But now, he's probably got the biggest match of his career. Because if he wins tonight, he's in control of his destiny in Block C. And it will leave a tiebreaker between T-Rob and Nathan Black, which Nathan Black holds the tiebreaker over T-Rob following last week. So this T-Rob is watching this matchup very closely because if Leon Briggs wins tonight, Nathan Black is in a must-win. As your former World Heavyweight Champion, two-time World Heavyweight Champion, makes his way down to the ring here tonight. In control of his destiny if he wins tonight. He'll pretty much shore up a spot in the finals of Block C. So if Nathan Black wins tonight, he will clinch his spot in the Super Cup final, Block C final at the Summit, and get one step closer to winning the second annual IPWA Super 12 Cup here tonight. But if Leon Briggs wins tonight, he would hold a tiebreaker over both men that's in contention. So basically the winner of this match clinches their spot in Block C, essentially. So this match in Block C is massive. The winner of this match will clinch a spot in the Block C final, and the loser will have to win next week. Because if Nathan Black wins, he locks up a spot, and Briggs and T-Rob will go at it for the final spot in Block C. If Leon Briggs wins, all Nathan Black has to do is beat Zachary Lee next week. So a lot on the line here in Block C.
And his opponent, representing the Anarchists from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Leon the Tank Briggs.
What a night of action we've had here on IPWA Tuesday Night Rivals. And the stakes keep getting higher and higher, ladies and gentlemen. It is Nathan Black. It is Leon Briggs. The winner punches their ticket to the Summit on February 16th and the Block C final. We are underway here in a must-win for both individuals. As now, Nathan Black going on the attack here early. Right hand, Nathan Black slap. Right hand now. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and a right hand by Leon Briggs. Now coming back. These two know each other very well. Of course, Nathan Black was the one who trained Leon Briggs. Of course, he also trained Zachary Lee. Of course, Zachary Lee is his son. And next week, it'll be Nathan Black and Zachary Lee. But Nathan Black would like to make it to where he would not have to worry about having to win next week. But to do that, he has to go through Leon Briggs. And for Briggs, I mean, it's the same situation. He doesn't want to have to worry going in the next week. He wants to force it to where it is on Nathan Black and Zachary, on Nathan Black and T-Rob to settle it in terms of tiebreakers. So, I mean, either way, Nathan Black controls his destiny going into the Summit. But I'm sure he wants to put that out quickly as a kick to the midsection. This is going to be a very, very unique matchup. You got two guys who are built and are very agile for their size. In terms of muscular build. Pause. A big fight feel here tonight between these two. Oh, and a stun gun. Oh, and a counter. Well, Briggs now. quickly looking to counter. Now setting up here. And a launch. Now, Briggs going on the attack here. In this matchup. Nope. Oh, and a shoulder tackle to the outside. Black spills to the outside. And now on the outside, submission hold locked in. That's not going to do you any good. So these guys are in a big time matchup here. Who will go on to the summit in Block C? I mean, the thing is oh, to the outside goes Briggs. Now Briggs, waist lock. Setting up, and an atomic drop. Cover. Ref slow getting into position, and doesn't even get a 1 count. Ref was slow getting into position. And now, Black to the corner. Now setting up here. Uh-oh, what does Nathan Black have planned here? Oh, and a right hand. Oh, no, setting up here. What? Oh, no way. No way. Not a... Oh, it's a dangerous situation! Nathan Black from the high heavens. That has got to be it. To go to the summit. 1, 2, no! And a kick out at 2. Block up here, and now drop down. Black drop down again. Oh, and a punch to the gut. Oh, and just launching. Leon Briggs with that German suplex, release German suplex. Now a stun gun on the ropes. Briggs in trouble. Oh my God, what a backhand. Into a senton there by Nathan Black. Nathan Black has been in control of this matchup for a majority of it. Oh, into the barricade goes Black. Now goes for quickly countered. Into a forearm. Now into the stairs goes Briggs. Now a draw would be interesting. Now Briggs rolls in. Now and a kick to the midsection. As Nathan Black has taken control of this matchup. Once again. Right hand up, setting up. Oh, and a beautiful sidewalk slam by Nathan Black. Nathan Black setting up. Oh, and the punt kick. Cover to go to the summit. No, and once again, Briggs kicks out. Now, Anaconda Vice locked in. Nothing comes out of it. And now, Nathan Black trying to figure out how can he put Briggs down once and for all. Up and under. Now setting up and a massive clothesline, turning Briggs inside out. And now Black setting up for maybe Snake Eyes in the corner. Yes, he is. Oh, and a back elbow. Now up and over here. Now setting up. Russian leg sweep. Drop down. Up and, oh, what a right hand, just leveling Nathan Black. Springboard, oh, and another springboard elbow. Cover. 2. No, and a kick out at 2. Oh, so close. And now, Briggs. Submission hold locked in. Rings a Saturn. And now. Oh, and spear to the outside. And hello, my man. How are you? Big night of action here on IPWA. And what a night. Winner of this matchup qualifies for the Block C final next at the Summit on the 16th. The winner will have to win next week to earn their spot. Block C has been very, very interesting, just like everything else. I mean, I'm just saying next week's show is going to be massive. It's going to be one hell of a finish to the round robin matches. Now, oh, and a headbutt, and I think we're going to have more than that, too. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Nathan Black is going to the Summit.
Here is your winner, Nathan the Scorpion Black.
And with that, the first spot of 6 is filled. Nathan Black is going to the Summit, and he will face the winner of T-Rob and Leon Briggs at the Summit in Block C. What a night for Nathan Black. Nathan Black is the first man to clinch his spot at the Summit. And what a night we've had, guys. I mean, what a night of action we have had. And just to think next week is going to be that much more anticipated. I mean, Block C, we got must win. It is going to be T-Rob. It is going to be Briggs. The winner will face Nathan Black at the Summit for the Block C final. In Block B, we're going to see Jordan Shadows take on someone who he's had a bit of a history with this season, one Tyler Walker. And the winner of that match will go on to the Summit to face the winner of Thaddeus and Harry Ball. Of course, last year they had numerous matchups in the Super 12, and of course met in a block final last year in the Super 12. In Block A, well, we're going to find out clinching scenarios here in just a moment. Main event time here on IPWA Tuesday Night Rivals. It is Super 12 Cup action out of Block A, excuse me. Block A. Botch, take a shot. But Block A, it's going to be Nathan Hawkins taking on PAT, and PAT is in a must-win. Only one individual has been mathematically eliminated from winning the Super 12 Cup, and that is Zachary Lee, following his loss tonight against T-Rob. So now, PAT is going to have to go into this matchup and find a way to put himself in the Super 12 Cup final, and one way to do that is to beat Nathan Hawkins, who last week handed Will Poor his ass. I mean, we have seen a much more vicious side of the former Jonathan Hell than what we've seen in the past. I mean, we even asked the man for an opportunity to give us what's going through his head going into this tournament, and he straight up blew me off. So, I mean, this is a big-time matchup here. One of these men will go into next week I mean, this is massive.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 255 pounds, Blackwell Nathan Hawkins.
As Nathan Hawkins makes his way to the ring, if he wins tonight, he will all but clinch a spot in the Block A final at the Summit. Last week, week 1 of competition, put a whooping on Will Poor. And with the win, he would eliminate PAT mathematically from winning the Super 12 Cup. And if I am the Elbows of Stone,
Weighing in at 231 pounds, PAT.
and tonight, this is a massive matchup for PAT because if he wins, he will even the odds, and we will have a scenario like we have in Block B next week, where all men have the same record. It's winner, go home. I mean, let's be real. It's win or go home. Either way, tonight, PAT is going to have to win tonight and win next week to get a block final. So his path, he knows what he has to do. He controls his own destiny going into next week if he wins tonight. I mean, he controls his destiny right now. He wins tonight and he wins next week. He's in the block final. But if Nathan Hawkins wins, the hopes of a Super 12 Cup victory for PAT is dashed, and it goes up in smoke like a left-handed Marlboro in T-Rob's locker room. Next week is shaping up to be a doozy, and it could only get more interesting with a PAT win here tonight. It is Hawkins. It's PAT. It's first time ever in IPWA. We are underway in Block A in our main event. PAT must win. Nathan Hawkins, wins. He is in. So if Nathan Hawkins wins this match, he will be at the Summit February 16th in the Block A final. If he loses, he has to win next week against the Elbows of Stone Yamashita on it. Powerbomb, and now, oh, and a knee right across the jaw. If Hawkins wins this matchup, PAT is eliminated. And it will put Will Poor into control of his destiny next week in Block A. But if PAT wins both Block A matches, it's winner take all to go to the summit. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1 from Hawkins. This should be a very, very interesting matchup between these two. The scenarios are laying out right before our eyes here tonight. Now PAT, oh, and a headbutt. We already know that next week, Block B, it's Shadows, it's Walker. Winner goes to the summit as well in Block B as Thaddeus versus Harry Ball. Winner advances to the summit. Of course, in Block C, Nathan Black has locked up a spot to go to the summit, and it'll be the winner of the T-Rob versus Leon Briggs matchup to qualify for the block final at the summit. So this is a massive matchup out of Block A, and it will set scenarios, clinching scenarios for potentially all 4 guys. And PAT with the moonsault cover, or shooting star press, excuse me, kick out at 1. Irish whip to the corner. Setting up, and oh my goodness, what a maneuver from PAT. PAT to the second rope. Oh my goodness, knees to the back, cover. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2. Oh, so close for PAT there to the outside. As now ref starting his count. As they are right in front of me here at ringside. Ref is at a count of 6. Can Hawkins get back? Now PAT going, what is, PAT is not going to win like that. He said he's not going to take the easy way out. You got to wonder. That may backfire in this matchup now. PAT going back on the attack. Massive. Oh, into the... Oh, and a knee! Just leveling PAT. Oh my goodness, into the corner. Oh, and a boot right across the jaw. Cover to clinch the spot at the summit. No, and a kick out at 2. Oh, kick to the midsection. PT Irish. Oh, trying to set up for apple juice adjustment. Countered. Now Nathan Black setting up. Canadian Destroyer! Cover! 1, 2, no! And PAT kicks out at 2. PAT looked for that apple juice adjustment, was countered quickly. A spot on the line at the summit for Nathan Hawk. PAT trying to keep his Super 12 Cup dreams alive. This is what the Super 12 Cup is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, PAT ducks down. Uh-oh, roll up, sit, nope, just kidding. Oh, and an enziguri. Now PAT. Oh, and it walks right into a punt kick. Or, excuse me, a bicycle kick. Irish whip. Drop down. Nathan Hawkins setting up to count. PAT fighting out of it. Having to dig down deep in this matchup. Both men are. Oh, and a right hand. And now, Hawkins trying to weaken up. Oh, and now Hawkins, series of lefts and rights. Oh, down goes PAT. The opportunity of a lifetime here for one of these men. For Hawkins, it's the right to lock up a spot at the summit. Oh, and a spinning heel kick. Or, excuse me, the educated beat of Nathan Hawkins. Now Hawkins sitting up here. Oh, and a massive boot right across the jaw. For PAT, it's the opportunity to force a winner-take-all next week against Will Poor. Oh, and a punt kick. Once again, another bicycle kick, and PAT to the outside. Ref has started his count. Now Hawkins going to the outside. And now, once again, now PAT counter. Ref's at a count of 4. And a knee. PAT might be over. The dream might be over. No, it is not. PAT fighting from underneath now. Hawk, and a big boot, and once again to the outside. Goes PAT. Hawkins to the top rope. What has he got planned here? PAT in trouble. Oh, and a right hand. And now, PAT. And now, it's launching PAT back into the ring here. You got to wonder, how much does PAT have left? Can he? Oh, here we go. Triangle choke, locked in. PAT might be out of it here. It might be over. No, it is not. PAT does not tap. PAT. Oh, and a super kick. PAT digging down deep, setting up. Kick to the midsection, setting up for an apple juice adjustment. Apple juice adjustment. PAT. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and PAT has done it.
Here is your winner, PAT.
What a match, and PAT has in control of his destiny. Next week, it's him, it's Will Poor, the winner, goes on to the summit on February 16th, and what a night of action we have. I can go ahead and give you the rundown of the matches for next week. Oh my God. IPWA Super 12 Cup, the final week of round-robin matchups. We have 5 matches that will settle spots for the Super 12 Cup block finals. Out of Block C, it'll be T-Rob versus Leon Briggs. The winner will face Nathan Black at the summit in the Block C final. In Block B, it will be Thaddeus versus Harry Ball, winner take all. Winner goes to the block final. In Block B, it will be a rematch of the Texas Death Match back from January 7th. It will be your World Heavyweight Champion, Jordan Shadows, and it will be Tyler Walker. Winner will face the winner of the Thaddeus Harry Ball match at the Summit. And now, in Block A, it will be PAT versus Will Poor. Winner goes to the block final in Block A, and it will be Nathan Hawkins versus the Elbows of Stone Yamashita. Winner will face PAT or Will Poor at the Summit. And of course, the Summit, February 16th, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch. Block A, Block B, Block C finals. And of course, the final of the IPWA Super 12 Cup, and we will have more matches to announce next week right here on Twitch. Tuesday Night Rivals, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be squared. You're not going to want to miss it. A massive, massive, massive night of action. For those that stuck out through the show, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe button. Whatever you want to hit. I don't care. We got a lot going on next week. You do not want to miss it. Next week, winner take all. 4 of them. 5 of them out of the 6 matches. This is the best part of the Super 12 Cup, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? That's what the Super 12 Cup is all about. As always, this is the King of the Grapes. This is the man they call Alex signing off. How to play when you see him in the streets. Stay cooler than the other side of the pillow. Be kind to someone. Till we meet again, this is Alex signing off. Deuces.